You straight up cuckooed that dude, bro. Oh my God.
You've got all your Charger gear on because
feeling fresh as hell.
Well, you guys better enjoy it. The fans loved it.
You have to love what you're seeing on tape if you're a Chargers fan, especially for the future with Justin Herbert.
On the move and throws and touchdown.
Do this together.
Players, coaches, staff, fans, together we can create something truly special.
Stay tuned for some good content.
Well, hey there, everybody. Welcome back to the Charger Chat. I'm your co-host, Will Dogson, with my buddy, Kev Huggin Duggan.
What's up, buddies?
Let's not forget, wait, Kyle. Is Kyle here?
I think he is.
Where's Kyle?
He's in his sweatshirt.
There he is.
Tricked you.
Tricked
The oldest trick in the book. Peekaboo.
No.
All right. Well, hey, folks.
Oldest trick in the book.
We got ourselves an episode lined up for you. Lots to talk about. And we've got a CRA Experience lined up for you as well. So let's waste no time. Start at the top here. Big news came out for the Hall of Fame. The modern era semifinalists list came out. And one of the names on there is one we all know deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, and that's Mr. Antonio Gates.
He's a first balloter. He's getting in.
100% first ballot.
No brainer.
100% he will be in this year.
How many?
Maybe unanimous.
Yeah.
How many buildings will be burned down if he doesn't make the first ballot?
It's just if he doesn't, it's just what is the Hall of Fame?
I know.
Yeah.
It feels like everyone's getting into the Hall of Fame nowadays. It's like if you had a pretty good career, you're in the Hall of Fame. It feels like there should be like one or two tops every year that gets in.
Yeah.
But there's like 7 or 8, and it's like, all right, yeah, you're good, but Hall of Fame? Come on.
It's a lot to.
But if there's anybody that deserves to be in there,
he deserves it.
It's
for
the
sure.
guy.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, if even he doesn't get in on his first try, it's like, what is this? What are we doing?
Yeah. What are we trying to do here? The guy has
What's
most
the goal of this?
touchdowns out of any tight end in history. He's not a first ballot. Explain that to me.
Yeah.
So
Riddle me that.
Riddle
And
me
he's
that,
also a
Batman.
Charger for life. One of the very few that did his whole career with our organization.
15 years, baby.
Legend. Yeah.
Love that, man. So awesome to see that he's already there in the modern era semifinalist list. Looking over at Twitter, Chargers edge rusher Khalil Mack wins the AFC Defensive Player of the Month for November. He had 6 sacks, 23 tackles, 5 tackles for a loss, and 3 passes defended and 2 forced fumbles. God, he's a beast.
Yeah, dude.
Our old dudes are just no joke this year. Keenan and Khalil are just playing out of their mind. They're doing everything to keep us in this thing.
And 100%. I'm so thankful for that because without them,
I'm so
how
happy.
far out would we be right now?
And
seriously.
especially Khalil, dude, he's been so reliable. He's played every game this season.
Mm-hmm.
Like, re-sign him, extend his contract. Like, I'm taking guys that can stay in there and play.
Yeah, we owe him a gajillion dollars. I think 37 million or something next year.
Yeah.
So if you can extend him a couple years and lower that hit, that would be
Restructure
huge.
that contract because
Him and Keenan both, like they both need to get a couple year extension and get a little bit of money off the books for next year. But
please,
they are not slowing down at all.
No, nope. God love them for it. So well deserved, Mr. Mack. That's a lot of sacks. It's a lot of tackles.
Dude, he's on pace for like a career high in sacks this year.
He really is. So whatever we can do to protect him and give him just more quarterbacks to eat up, it would be fun to see. So yeah, even Daniel Popper pointed out Khalil Mack on possibly setting a career high in sacks in year 10. Said, it's a team game and I'm trying to win. That's all I really care about. Stats, whatever comes with it. But I want to win ball games. I'm at that stage in my career where I want to fucking win.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Dude, so I saw this Daniel Popper tweet on my phone and I read the first couple lines. I was like, oh, that's a great little response. I didn't see the last line. He's like pissed.
Fucking win. I think he's mad at Popper for giving his coach a hard time. He's like, stupid question, Popper.
You think about this guy's poor career. He went from the Raiders
to the Bears,
dog trash, to the Bears, haven't been good in a while. And now he was coming to the Chargers like, oh, they got Justin Herbert, a rookie contract. Like, we're going to bring in all these dudes. And it hasn't really panned out. So I can understand the frustration of so we want to extend him. He might not want to extend with us after what has transpired here the last couple of years.
Well, hopefully we can hold on to him.
Yeah.
Well, recently I've been seeing a lot of people posting about like their top listens. It's with music, I think it's Replay, and with Spotify, it's something else. I don't know. I don't have Spotify.
I think
but
just Spotify just tells you Spotify is cool. It doesn't need a third party.
I feel like it had a name though, like they called it something. But anyways,
Rad.
regardless, it's telling you like, oh, these are all the songs you listen to. These are all the music artists you listen to. You like this
your
type
top
of genre,
artists.
this type of genre.
Here's how many minutes you spent listening to Enya.
Yeah. Well, that includes podcasts as well. And I know a lot of you have been
They've
showing
been
us
tagging us in all of them.
in your screenshots how much you actually listen to us, which we greatly appreciate the amount of time and effort that you guys take to listen to us. But we do want to shout out at least one of these people because
and send them. We'll send them if you have them. I want to know.
Yeah, we're not excluding anybody by any stretch, but Chessie O, aka JP on Twitter, has listened to 4,317 minutes and is a top 3% fan for our podcast.
Dude, the math is 72 hours. He spent 3 whole days last year listening to our stupid idiots talk about Charger football. That's how you know somebody loves the Chargers.
Thanks, dude. We love
they're like, I need Chargers. I'll even listen to these bozos for 72 hours.
So
That's how much JP loves the Chargers.
Yeah. JP, congrats on being in the top 3%.
Hell yeah, brother.
That's quite the
We need a
accomplishment.
5%er patch to send out to these guys.
Let's go.
If you
We'll work
prove
on
it, yeah.
Show your work.
Show your work.
Show your work.
But yeah, if you guys are in that top percentage, shoot us a tag on Twitter or something and let us know because we'd love to shout you out here. Looking over at next week's game, NFL Films, as we pointed out before, they usually give predictions on who's going to win this next game. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 out of 5 think the Patriots are going to win this. The 2 and 9, 3 out of 10, excuse me, think that the Patriots are going to win. And the rest,
Adam Rank hasn't come back yet.
Adam Rank
He is so mad at us.
Anti-Chargers so hard.
He's winning. He's 4 in a row now.
Yeah.
Picking against us.
Pretty much.
Well, he better not win this one. Because we have to win this one.
We do.
Yeah, especially Kyle sent us the clip from the game where they played against the Giants, and it was Peppers that said, like, you know.
Yeah, Julius Peppers called their own team garbage, basically.
Yeah.
You're lucky we're ass right now. What
Lucky
did
we
say?
ass right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
So if we lose to that,
if we lose to an ass team,
No.
I don't want that. I don't want to live in that timeline.
No, thank you.
Please, guys.
No,
This is the one year you got to take advantage of the fact the Patriots
Of the ass
suck.
team. Yeah.
They beat us all the time. Let's go beat that ass.
Beat it. Please.
yeah, I don't know, dude. Like, well, it doesn't help that we go to New England. That's not.
It'll be cold.
Beneficial for us.
It'll be chilly.
You know, like
Yeah.
it's gonna be. Ah, man, this just doesn't feel like a.
Well, it's
Feel like a fun game.
it's a little concerning because the injury report came out, and at the top of that list is a name that we did not expect to see because we didn't hear about this injury. But Keenan Allen apparently is dealing with a quad injury and hasn't practiced either Wednesday or Thursday. I think they did tweet that he was working one-on-one on the sideline. He was out there in a practice jersey and shorts, but he wasn't like part of the team practice, I guess. So,
Yeah.
Man, if Keenan Allen can't play and we're down Keenan and Mike and Palmer, like I don't know. Who am
Show
I?
me Simi Fehoko.
Yeah, that's Darius Davis, Quinn Johnston, Simi Fehoko, and Alex Erickson going out there to try to make something happen.
Resign Terrell Owens, get him on here. Let's get some of these old vets. Bring some old guys in with some name status.
Yeah.
Do you guys see Zach Ertz just released by the
just
Cardinals?
got released. Yeah.
And he said he wants
Man,
to
that
sign
would have
with
been
the
nice
team.
if that was
Super
that would have
Bowl
been nice like 4 or 5 weeks ago.
Yeah.
That would have been
That
prime.
would have been pretty cool.
Yeah.
But looking at the rest of this injury report, we've also got Zach Bailey on there with a back injury.
How did he get hurt doing nothing?
I don't know.
Who am I?
Doing nothing.
Who am
Maybe he
I?
squatted,
How do you
trying
get
to-
hurt as a backup?
He worked
maybe
out
he's
too
lifting.
hard. But he got a limited practice Wednesday, didn't practice Thursday. Gerald Everett's on there with the shoulder, 2 full practices. Quentin Johnston with the ribs and apparently a finger injury as well. Maybe that's been holding him back.
See, dude, that's
just
probably
happened
been there
at
all season.
Yeah.
And he hasn't been able to catch the ball because of the bad finger.
I want that to be the case.
It's the truth, dude.
Good deal.
2 full practices, though, he got in. Eric Kendricks with the knee injury, 2 full practices. Kenneth Murray with the shoulder injury, 2 full practices. Tito Abonia, knee injury, 2 full practices.
No, Tito, you're not allowed on the injury report anymore.
Nope.
You're not welcome. Yeah,
You used up your injury card.
for sure.
Leave it
Seat's
alone.
taken, dude.
Yeah, the seat's taken. Trey Pipkins on there apparently with a wrist injury, got 2 limited practices in. Rashawn Slater with a back injury, limited Wednesday, full on Thursday. Jasir Taylor showing up there for Thursday with an illness, didn't practice. Nick Vanette still dealing with the concussion, didn't practice either Wednesday or Thursday.
JT Woods, what?
JT Woods
still
also with an
sick.
illness, 2 limited
Still
practices.
sick.
He's on.
So,
Oh, he's on the reserve non-football. What's wrong with him?
I don't know.
No one said anything. I don't think anybody's even
Who am
asking.
I?
Who am I? No one's even like asking.
No.
So I don't
Him and Corey Lindsley have just been like dismissed.
pretty much.
It's a waiting game.
It's a waiting. It really is a
We'll
waiting game.
find
No
out
one knows.
later.
So it's a pretty big injury report. Thankfully, there are a lot of full practices on there. Just that big one, Keenan Allen, man, that's the one to keep an eye on.
What? All right. What do we do? Like, because I went into this game thinking Bill Belichick, he's a defensive-minded head coach. His whole thing is I'm going to take away whatever you do good. So he's going to eliminate Keenan Allen. Now, if Keenan's not there, who does he eliminate? Maybe
game
that's the play. Maybe the play is
Can't take away nothing. We did it to ourselves.
I don't know how to
you want to take
eliminate.
away Keenan? He's not playing. What do you do now, Bill?
I cut off my nose to spite my face, Bill.
Yeah.
Oh God, that is the ultimate play.
shake and bake. Yeah.
Total
You have
shake
no
and bake.
idea what's coming.
You
dude.
can't hurt me any more than I've hurt myself.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So it'll be interesting to see. I was reminded that this will be the game against JC Jackson as well.
JC Jackson.
Oh, thank God for one bright spot.
And we were just had our a Patreon hangout, and Andrew looked up and said that basically he had the most tackles on the team last game.
For the last game,
but
yeah.
as a cornerback,
That's
actually
because everyone's catching the ball. Yeah.
exactly what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So things are looking bright.
Wait, but he didn't even make the trip when they went overseas.
No,
They're
he
like,
did
no,
not.
you stay home.
You can't. They wouldn't.
But now he's
They
playing.
took away his passport because he's doing court. He couldn't leave.
Oh, yeah.
It was
That's
a
true.
sick cover.
It's possible, yeah.
What if that was the
It's
reason?
not, but that'd be hilarious.
That'd be really funny. Yeah, I hope we
No
throw a JC.
ticket.
I hope we throw a JC. Even I don't care whose receiver is on the field. Just throw a JC every
Throw
play.
JC. It'll work out.
We'll see what ends up
Do
happening.
not have a pick six against us, though.
Oh,
I'm just
come
saying
on.
that.
Don't.
Oh,
why are you putting
no.
that out there, Kevin?
Kevin.
God.
Knocking on wood.
Ah.
It won't happen. He's not good anymore.
All right. Well, the AFC East Patriots are at the bottom, as are we. We're at the bottom of the AFC West right now.
But we're not
unfortunately.
this bad.
But we're not 2-9 bad.
No.
And
Yeah, we
apparently,
have 4 wins.
yeah, we got 2 more.
At
We
least
got
2.
twice the amount of wins, Bill.
You
Give me 2.
Give me 2 more. Jeff Howe also tweeted out the Patriots are preparing quarterback Bailey Zappi to start Sunday against the Chargers, per sources. It should be his job this week if all goes as expected. So no Mac Jones. We're getting the Zapster.
Well, they could really. That team is just in shambles. So like they,
Yeah, complete and total shambles.
like I saw a video of oh my god, my brain. Their starting quarterback that just got benched. It literally,
Mac Jones.
Thank you. Sorry,
Yep.
guys. This is a football podcast, and I can't
Forgiveness.
remember football players. But they did a super cut together of basically him being asked questions about, what does coach think of him and is he a starter, and just to see his like confidence drop every week.
Really?
Like it just, I don't know. That guy is a shell of a man, and
Whoa. Yikes.
I don't know what Belichick did to him, but he's that's a really sad
broke
video
him.
if you watch it. He's definitely broke him.
He broke him. It's like the guy in oh man, why can't now my brain's broken.
I'm sorry, it's contagious.
It broke my brain.
I'm sorry, it's contagious.
What's the winner is coming? Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones?
The poor guy that gets broken when he's
Jon
getting
Snow?
tortured.
Take
No,
his
no.
nuts off.
Yeah, his servant buddy.
Yeah.
that gets tortured, and then he's just like scared all the time and won't go to battle. And
Meek.
I don't know who
I think
am I.
his name's Meek.
Yeah. That's
Mac Jones.
Meek
All that
Jones.
to say, that's Mac Jones.
Yeah. No, it's Reek. They call him Reek. Reek.
Yeah,
Jones.
they call him Reek afterwards. Yeah, Reek Jones.
Reek Jones.
Well, if
That's
you're
really funny. That's really funny, Kyle. I like that.
Well, if you're
Yeah,
not
go
Reek Jones, you can go on over to our Patreon, patreon.com/ChargerChat. Check out all the fun stuff we've got over there. Fun videos, Zoom hangouts, patches.
What?
I know. People don't know
No.
this. I say it every week.
You get a patch.
Patreon.com/ChargerChat. Look at all the fun stuff and things you can get over there. And if you don't want to go to our Patreon, that's totally fine. You can go on over to our regular website, chargerchat.com. Check out all the cool stuff we got over there. T-shirts, hoodies, and stickers. You can chat it up with other Charger Chatteteers in the member section and ask questions and ask Bold Fam. So go check out chargerchat.com. Hey guys, we got to take a second to talk about something here at the Charger Chat podcast that we're really excited about, and that's Bolt's Bids. Bolt's Bids is available through the official Chargers website and the official Chargers app. On the app, scroll about halfway down until you see the Bolt's Bids banner. Say that 5 times fast, and you're going to find all kinds of Chargers memorabilia. Team-issued jerseys, helmets, game-used balls, player-worn gear. What else is there? Players signed gear and much, much more from both current and former players. So make sure to check out Bolt's Bids either on the app or the website to see all the amazing pieces they have that's updated regularly. And you're probably going to want to go there right now because Bolt's Bids has consistent giveaways. You just need to download the official Chargers app, scroll about halfway down until you see the Bolt's Bids banner, then click filters and select giveaways. And if you don't want to use the app, even though that's the easiest and most preferred method, you can also click the link in our description or go to chargers.com/boltsbids and then click filter, offer type, and choose raffle, then hit apply. Now you will want to make sure your account info is filled out and updated with your name, email address, card info, and mailing address because the winner will be auto-selected and notified via the email address they have on your account if you win. And the reason you need your card info in there is because you will have to pay for shipping, but that's an absolute steal for these giveaways. So make sure you go to the app or the link down in the description for your chance to enter. So be sure to go to Bolt's Bids for your Chargers memorabilia and bolt up. All right, folks, time for our next segment. Love this guy. I know this guy.
You have to love him.
You have to love this guy.
If you know him, you love him.
You would know that. It's the Craig Experience.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Come on in, man. Kick your feet up.
Oh,
Craig Experience.
hello there.
Make yourself at home. Got some stuff to talk about, right? Moving on.
Yeah, this season blows. But it's not over yet. Chargers are not mathematically eliminated. Remember what I said. Have to hold on to hope until there is none left. We ain't at that point yet. Inching closer, but still, there's time. And you never know. It could happen. I don't know. Just hoping for the best here. Whatever. CC gang. The biggest of salutes into the rest of the Boat fam. What is going on? She got Craig in Texas. And welcome to another edition of the Craig Experience. Hey, chin up. If I can find the silver lining in what took place last week and going into this weekend, and so can you. Want to know why? Because I have been holding on to that loss against the Ravens all week, and I still had to figure out a way to pick myself up and find the positives. And there were some. Now, to be honest with you, the Ravens game scared me. I honestly thought they were going to have their way with the Chargers, and lo and behold, our boys were competitive throughout the game, all the way up until the end. Of course, there were some unforced errors, and it ended up being their undoing, but still some stuff that you can take some pride in. Let's start with the fact that the reason why I was worried, because they were going against Lamar Jackson, and we know that that is a one-of-a-kind talent in the NFL, and the Chargers have a track record with athletic mobile quarterbacks that, you know, they don't fare so well. And they've had their run-ins with Lamar in the past, earlier in his career. Certain aspects they performed well, others not so much. I mean, the tale of two games. You can go back a few seasons and see exactly what I mean. Anthony Lynn was the head coach. Go check that out if you're not familiar with it. But, you know, the Ravens have a really, really good running game also outside of just Lamar. And I was just thinking they were probably going to impose their will against the Chargers. We saw what a team with a very, very good running game could do when the Lions played them, and Chargers weren't having any of it this past week. Guys really bowed up and played some great run defense and contained Lamar for the most part. Other side of that coin, Ravens defense, which is also excellent. And although they were missing a guy or two, they are still one of the better units in the NFL. And Chargers had a tough time with them, but there were some instances where they were able to move the ball and get some points on the board. So collectively, funny part about it is the defense showed up. The offense, not so much, but you can be happy that we saw a defense that was able to step up and play at a level where you can feel somewhat confident in them. Now, the question is, can they continue it for the remainder of the season? And some of that came by way of some personnel adjustments. We saw Dean Leonard starting over Mikey Vato Davis, which, you know, raised an eyebrow, but Davis hasn't played all that well, even though he is, making $9 million this year, something like that. Didn't matter. He wasn't producing, so it was time for him to sit down. And Dean had some rough patches, but he, as the game went along, played pretty well. He's pretty decent. So happy to see that development. And Nisang Bassi, a guy that the Chargers have kind of plucked here and there, going back into last season, played with the Broncos, understood the system, and he was in over Jai Taylor, who's been having a rough go of it this season. And apparently he made all the difference in the world. Who knew? Definitely didn't see that coming. But it kind of goes to show you maybe that these guys have a better grasp and understanding of the defense. You didn't see those huge busts, multiple miscommunications that you've seen throughout the season with the other guys in. So interesting development. We'll see if they continue to give those guys run going into this weekend and moving forward. But again, like I said, they didn't really yield a bunch of big plays, albeit the one that hit me right here. Big play at the end of the game is Zay Flowers. Now, granted, he had 2 touchdowns. The first one sucked because it's Zay, and he's my guy, and y'all knew he was my pick for the Chargers in the first round. This last draft cycle didn't work out, and he's performing quite admirably for the Ravens. But that last touchdown run, man, it's just like, this one's for you, Craig. We're just gonna, bam, kick you right in the teeth with this one. But just gotta deal with it. And finally, Justin Herbert survived. Lord knows I was worried about our beautiful, bright, shining boy. Because as I mentioned before, Ravens are a very aggressive defense, and they've got a few pass rushes that they can throw around. Now, keep in mind, there was a hit that Justin took, looked a little scary. He ended up going into the tent, came out, was just fine, and I don't believe he's been on the injury report this week. So, like I said before, he survived. That's what was most important to me. Now, going into this weekend, you have what could be labeled a feel-good game, maybe, possibly, against the 2-9 New England Patriots. And no, these are not the Pats of your youth. They are bad. They keep cycling through QBs like every week. So it's Bailey Zappi and Mac Jones. That I don't know who's starting this week. I think it's going to be Bailey Zappi, but there's also a third guy in the mix who's an athlete as well, so he might get some run. If the Chargers want a get-right game, here's their opportunity. Now, they are playing in Gillette, though the Chargers' history isn't great there. But like I said before, that ain't Tom Brady behind center. And you got an older Ezekiel Elliott and Ramondre Stevens, who they seem to not be interested in using all that much. They kind of alternate, and the passing game is pretty much non-existent. They don't really have very many weapons. You've got our old buddy Hunter Henry over there at tight end, so you'll have to contend with that. And you got Adrian Phillips, another Charger name that we know and a lot of us loved. So there's some familiarity with the Pats on both the offensive and defensive side of the ball. And then, Bill Belichick, the old curmudgeon. I know a lot of folks out there are already kind of hoping and praying that he is potentially the next Chargers head coach. I don't necessarily agree with that. I don't know if that style will work in LA. I don't know if it jives in that market. Of course, y'all feel like, hey, Bill wins. Well, yeah, Bill won with Tom Brady. And ever since Tom left, success hasn't really been there. Yes, he would now have Justin Herbert, but still, it's just something about the personality. Just, I don't know. It just doesn't feel like a fit. Ultimately, we all just want to win. So if Bill will do that and that ends up happening, then, I'm perfectly fine with being wrong. But I have other ideas and preferences as far as the next head coach goes. We can talk about that another time. Right now, Brandon Staley's still the guy. And per some reports, it will take a miracle for him to stay that way. I know not everybody is hoping for one because a lot of people want him out. But let's just see if he can put together a decent run here to get through the remainder of the season, and we'll see where the Chargers end up. If they can find a way to pull off a few games and the guys are still fighting, I guess that's all we can hope for at this point. But that's it for me, man. Just trying to continue to find the positives, and I think there's a better chance that we'll feel okay after this game. And even though the Chargers will still be under 500, it's the first step to climbing up back to getting even, and then maybe above it. But you can only take it one game at a time. So with that said, I appreciate you guys. Y'all know who it is. Mr. Bogang or Do Not Bang, aka TOP_FLYT3 over on Twitter. And you can catch me on the Lightning Round podcast as a co-host over there. So let's get ready for Sunday. Cheer our guys on. It's an early game, so knock it out and get it out of the way, and hopefully get to celebrate the rest of Sunday with the win on our minds. That'll sit nice in your belly with your breakfast if you're on the West Coast, and or lunch, whatever part of the world you're in. So hoping for the best there. So until the next time, catch y'all later. Be easy. Okay. Love you. Bye.
Well, there you go, folks. If Craig can find some positives in this game.
Yeah.
This season does kind of blow, dude. I agree with you.
I'm with you on that one.
The Angels in the Outfield reference, too. That was money. I forgot how much I love that movie.
That's a great movie.
Pretty good.
The whole stadium.
Oh, man. I forgot Adrian Phillips is still on the Patriots. For some reason, I know that he went there. I just didn't think he was still there.
Yeah.
Honestly, still mad he's not a Charger.
I am too. You know what else occurred to me? Guess who's not signed right now?
Who?
Bryce Callahan.
Yeah.
What did he do?
That's what I'm saying. Like, whose office did he poop in? Because I wouldn't hate having him on the team right now.
I know. Somehow word got out that he did something real bad.
He must have, man.
Yeah.
He must have made some bad choices somewhere, but I can't believe that he's not on a team right now. But watching Craig made me think of that. It's just like, what happened to Bryce Callahan? Who picked him up? Nobody picked him up right now. He's just sitting at home twiddling his thumbs.
So we're not the only ones. That's the thing.
Yeah. And everyone agrees with you. The Zay Flowers look is not great for the Chargers right now. It's not him and Jordan Addison.
Yeah.
It's just not good. It's not a good look for Tommy T. Who knows in the long run what it'll look like? Right now, not good.
Not great.
Not good.
Yeah. But Craig, thank you for another awesome experience. And thank you for reminding us that it ain't over yet.
Nope.
We still got 6 games to go through.
One more point. He did bring up the whole Bill Belichick as the head coach.
Oh, right. Yeah.
if they beat us, is the Belichick like, I'm over it. These guys suck. They can't even beat our team this year. So if we lose, do we lose out on Belichick? Maybe you want that. So maybe that could be a silver lining.
I still don't think Belichick's leaving New England. I don't think that's realistic at all.
Dude, I just don't think that. The more that I've thought about it, is he of the age to start over a rebuild? Like, they have to rebuild everything.
That's asking a lot. Yeah.
It's just like Lethal Weapon. I'm too old for this shit. Lethal
Exactly.
I'm too old for this fit.
Yeah, he's Glover. He can't do that. It's too long.
Brought my lift back. Sorry.
Yeah. Craig, thank you.
I think there's a chance that Belichick leaves. I just don't think it's going to be the Chargers.
Yeah,
we
I would
won't
be very
pay him,
surprised.
and we're not. Our owners
He's the
aren't going to give up that kind of
GM
control
of that team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, people have pointed out how bad his drafts have been. You know, he takes a punter from like some weird college in like the 6th round when there's other guys available. So I don't know. I can't see anything. It's Bill Belichick. I don't know why I'm talking
Dude,
shit.
it's Bill Belichick.
It is,
He's
it
had
is.
one bad year, and everyone's like, he sucks at coaching.
You guys, you suck. Yeah, it's crazy the recency bias on that. So yeah, I'm with you.
Insane. Give me the Super Bowl winning coach over Ben Johnson, who's never done anything. Yeah,
Exactly.
sure. I'll take the Super Bowl guy.
I'll take the Super Bowl guy.
All right. Craig, thank you for
Thanks,
another
dude.
awesome Craig experience. And that's pretty much going to do it for us here at Charger Chat. But before we go, we've got some bold predictions to make. Have we hit on any of them this year?
No.
Like, not even
Because
like
we say
kinda close.
We said we
We
won.
said
I
that
hit
we
on the
win
Khalil
every
Mack.
time.
I hit on the Khalil Mack one. That's the only one I can think of.
He did go
It's
over.
a partial
He did
hit
go over.
because you added
Partial hit. You're right.
Yeah, you parlayed.
You underestimated.
My Chicago
Price is
game
Righted
from
it.
2019
Yeah,
is
I know.
still
That is the reigning champ.
is the range.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But let's see if we can have another reigning champ
go.
coming for this Patriots game. So
Let's do it.
who's starting it off?
It just feels like we need to flip the script and say that the Patriots win and maybe the Chargers will win.
I can't do it. Won't do it.
Hmm.
I'll go
I'll
first.
bite the bullet. If you guys think it'll work, I'll be the one to put my name on it.
I don't care if it works. I don't want to do that. Say what you really think. Don't try and okey doke our record.
Frustrated.
Says the guy that wears the same pair of underwear to watch every game and socks and eats the same burrito, and you're a superstition guy. You are. Did you just fart?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
Flicked his hat. Yeah. So for those that don't know, there was a period in time. I don't remember what season it was, but you were calling for the other team to win every single game because
I know,
that's
'cause
what
it
was
worked.
helping us win this game. So if
I'm
Kyle
gonna do
does
it.
this,
All
if he
right.
does this, he's not doing it because he actually wants the other team to win. He wants
No.
the Chargers to win, but he's
Gonna shake
trying
it up.
to shake
have-
the superstitious
I mean,
funk.
For goodness sake, we have to try something.
Okay.
We've lost 4 in a row.
Tried everything.
Tried
Forced my
absolutely
hand.
everything. So I'll go first then. I'm gonna go. Oh, this pains me. I'm gonna go 3. I'm gonna go Patriots 3, Chargers 2.
Gross.
It's
Gross.
3-2 Pats. I'm doing this for you guys,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna say
Yeah.
Don't say
gonna
anybody
go
gets
all-
a touchdown because that's not happening.
You got no
No.
touchdowns in
Who
this.
gets
No.
the safety?
yeah, who gets the safety is the call. I'm gonna go with Tito Abonia gets the safety. Guys, if this hits,
Tito's good.
Tito, give me 2.
Tito.
All
All
right. Kevin, bring us back on
Yeah.
track.
Like,
You guys are laughing now. If this works, you're all gonna be thanking me.
Chargers win 21-10. Quentin Johnson gets a touchdown.
Yes.
And we get 2 more sacks from Mr. Mack.
Mac attack.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice
I like
parlay.
that. Good
Yeah,
parlay. Let's see. I'm going to say the Chargers are going to win 18-10.
Weird. It's a weird one.
Yeah, well,
Miss a field goal. Who's gonna
What
slip
do you
up to get the 18?
What do you want him to do? That's gonna be the score.
to get to 18, I'm going to say
6 field goals.
This is some math right here.
It's just 6 field goals.
6 field goals.
no.
Dicker's having a day.
Dicker's day. Dick perfect.
All right, Dick Perfect. 6 field goals.
No,
I don't
I was
want
like,
that.
try and do that math. That sucks.
So 2 touchdowns, 1 2-pointer.
Tito gets a 2-point.
Yeah,
and then you got 16.
I don't know. For some reason, 18
touchdowns
sounded
and
like a very
2-point conversions,
feasible
so-
number in my head.
Yeah, not at all.
It's tough.
18. You psychopath. What are you
It's tough to get to 18.
That is an almost impossible number.
It's 17 to 10.
There you go.
Jesus.
That is extremely likely.
Yeah, 18.
That's almost as bizarre as my 3 to 2.
Maybe weirder.
17 to 10.
9 safeties. Listen to me. Hear me out.
We're gonna
The
score
defense turns it on so hard.
3 touchdowns. Dicker's off. Dicker's off. No field
Bailey
goal.
Zappi's throwing the game. He's just going to run back into the end zone, take a knee. 9 times.
9 times. 18.
All right. 17-10, and I'm gonna say Jalen Guyton gets a 50-yard touchdown.
Okay. Ooh, I like that.
There you go.
Over JC Jackson.
Sure.
Parlay.
All right. Well, there you go.
I'm gonna see if you win this. If you hit this, I'm gonna be celebrating with you.
Thank you.
Because I felt like I was like, hey, why don't you throw this parlay in there? You're like, I'll do it.
Yeah.
So
Well, what if it hits and it's just not over JC? Then he's going to be like, darn it, Kevin.
Yeah.
Kevin.
Chicago lives.
He's sabotaging everyone.
All right. We're falling off the rails
Let's go.
here. Folks, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys for hanging with us. Let's get that dub on Sunday. But any final thoughts there, gentlemen?
Kyle.
We got to win. We're honestly, everyone's like, oh, are we going to make the playoffs? We're in the playoffs right now. We're already in.
Every
cannot
game's a
lose another
playoff game.
Yeah.
If you lose a game, our season's over. We're not going to get in the playoffs with 9 wins. So the playoffs start Sunday.
And what a run it'll be.
Yeah.
So
Utah, give me 18.
give me 6.
Give me 2.
Let's go.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for us here at Charger Chat, folks. Don't forget to bolt up because we're ready for any squad, any place.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.
What? 18.